Please introduce yourself, Gohar.
My name is Gohar. I'm born in Pakistan, came in UK around 2003 or 4. My first job was in McDonald's actually.
Okay.
Worked a month, then after that joined KFC. Then I stuck with KFC around 11 years, I would say. I was
Okay.
manager for KFC for over 8 years.
Okay.
Moved on, had my own business. Didn't like it, sold it. Study again to do my qualification for MOT tester.
Okay.
Which I got qualified again. Was doing my MOT side of it while my missus actually introduced me, you guys. This whole lockdown was giving me plenty of time. I
Okay.
thought we should get actually use this time while we are free. So
So what got you interest to trading?
I never knew it until last year. There is some kind of trading as well, and people can make their living while working like this. So
Okay.
she was with one platform, and she's the one who actually started first.
Okay.
And
Wow.
I start looking. I thought, okay, start looking at YouTube and this and that. I thought, okay, that feels interesting. So whatever platform she was using, so I start looking in there as well. Okay, you do this, you do that. Okay, I thought that I can do that. It's not like a rocket science. So if I know what to do, if somebody can
Yeah.
show me, so I can do that. I thought, okay. So then
So
she started following
she
me for a
got you
while.
into it. Okay. Wow. Mrs. got you into trading. So that's
Yeah.
usually it's the other way around. So usually the other way around, but it's amazing. How is she? She's still trading, or you still teaching her, or
Um,
no?
no, she's the one who actually enrolled in your because she was following you for a long time, and she's the one
Uh-huh.
who enrolled herself
Yeah.
to do your course. And then this whole lockdown happened, and kids been home and all that. She couldn't carry on, so I thought I got time,
Mm.
so I'm interested. So I should give a go.
You done your foundation program. How did you find it all? I mean, this was your first contact coming through it. So how did you
Yeah,
find
like I
doing?
said, I've been watching things on a YouTube. So it was an I would say I'm not a good writer or speaker, but it was to be doing the demos and replays. I felt, hey, okay, they're easy, they cakes. But to when it comes to the writing, like I've been asked to do my trader profile, my weaknesses and strengths. So I never knew what's weakness and strengths. I thought, okay, well, I've been asking. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask her, okay, what's my weakness? I was asking my missus, and she goes, no, it's your thing. You need to tell them. So until it's not gonna,
Okay.
and then nothing's gonna get sorted. So it
Yeah.
was just one of that
Can you see
things.
my screen right now? You can see my screen, isn't it?
I can see your screen, yeah.
Right now, I'm just pulling up your foundation program assessment, which you done. So you had here, like lack of confidence was your first weakness. Second one
Yeah,
was self-discipline. Third one was poor communication. Fourth one was anger. Fifth one was time management.
yeah.
How did those weaknesses affect you? Did you feel like they, and how, what did you do about the weaknesses? Did you ever write
Uh,
this down before, or was this the first time you ever like
this is
wrote it
the
down?
first time I actually sat down. I thought, okay, what the weaknesses could be. So it's basically knowing yourself first time. I would say come across with because I've never been asked to do these kind of things. I think not been in a job interview for a long time, so it could be that. While we're doing this course with you, with the time, I slowly start picking these things up. Like we go logging in, logging out time. We'll put you in a discipline. You go time management. You go to which session you actually want to trade. So you go to start building your character. It didn't actually come in like this all in once. It
Yeah.
took time. I would say I'm still working on them. I'm still not disciplined enough.
Definitely. And you said you looked through, I can see here experience. It says no, but I've been looking through IML's videos.
Yeah, that's the platform she was with, IML.
Oh, okay. Your wife was with IML.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then
Okay.
she said, "This is the guy. I've seen your profile. I start following. Okay, what's this guy?" So I was looking. I thought, okay, there's the results of people actually saying this is happening. So
Mm.
I need somebody to actually face to face tell me something because on AML, I think they do video calls as well, but there's different scenarios, a different thing.
Yeah.
But
So how did
I
you
thought
find doing
that's
the trading logs and stuff? Trading log. How did you first time logging? I think it was. I can even see here you wrote like USD CFH, AUS USD, AUS USD. So I think this was what April May. So this was the first start. So you didn't even know the
but
currency.
I never knew what's logging in my whole life. So this is the first time I actually come across it. And
Okay.
when it comes to, there was a time I think when the oil price dropped. I think I told you this before as well, didn't I?
Yeah,
Yeah. So there was she was following you on that time, and you said on a chart, I said a chart, okay, if you buy it from here, it will go from here. I said, okay, this is a man. So I had, I think, 300 or something in my account, so I bought a 3-4 lot, and it just bumped up. So I thought, I got my money, took everything out, paid you your money, and you told me that's it, close everything. I thought, okay, everything's closed. Since that is everything closed. Never
Okay.
gone to live account
Yeah,
after.
pretty well. Yeah, that's good, son. So you made use of that Instagram story. I think I posted
Yeah.
that. Yeah, perfect. So now you start the program on the 8th and you finish the foundation program in about a week's time. Now,
Yeah.
how did you find doing the stage 1 and stage 2? How did you find both the stages?
I would say in stage 1 and stage 2, it was more actually theoretical, going through the videos, observing things. In a logging wise, it was I wasn't sure on that time. I was, to be honest, I was rushing as well to get it done quickly, so I know everything. 4
Yeah.
stages getting over, because we don't know this lockdown gonna go that long over. I thought we might have 2 months or 3 months, so might as well do everything while there. So I would say I rushed on that time. I did
Stage 1 and 2.
got the concepts. I've done everything, but I would say should have given more time. I
Yeah.
rushed, I'll be honest, put my hands to it.
That's good. To be honest about your mistakes, that's good. So stage 1 and stage 2, you kind of blitzed through it, which
Yeah,
you did quite fast. Do you remember how long it
yeah.
took you to complete it?
I think they had a time period about 3 weeks or something. Even only longer I took on these presentation side of it. I think those hold me long.
1 and 2. How did you find stage 3?
Um, Moving from basically once we started, we was basically wanted to actually come on a demo, and it was to play with the market. And this is the time when we've been told, okay, you can first you do your assessment, what you go to do, then okay, come to the demo, play. So that was really exciting in that point of way. So hits you as well when things are not going the way you actually wanted to do. So I caught
Yeah.
loads of pips in stage 3, I would say.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to pick up your log for stage 3. Yeah, so 06, 07, so around July time, you started stage 1. And in the first week, how was it? So first week, positive pips 1,355, negative 473, overall 882. So straight away, you hit
82, yeah.
your, in your first week, you managed to hit your 500, well, way above 500, 800 and
I was thinking this is just very easy. And
yeah.
while I was looking through my logs as well, there was lots of mistakes which were been sorted forward or not in these logs. Um,
What do you think actually? So this is the
I
first time
thought
your
it's
majors,
easy. I
yeah,
thought it's easy. Well, I'm honest. So I felt like going through actually on a real account some point.
straight
Well,
away.
I think there was some guys actually was doing, and you said, "I don't want." You left a video in a group chat as well. I don't want anybody to actually go on their live account and playing with it because it will mess up your psychology. I thought, okay, stay back, like.
Yeah, the first time round, so you managed to smash it through. And what do you think helped you? Because I can see straight away you took a lot of trades. Many people may hesitate to take this much trades because I can see
Well,
one day.
it's like I wanted to do this, I would say, from first stage, first point when we started. And when this actually time came, I was actually waiting for it when we actually gonna go for it. And I thought, okay, we learn, let's implement it. It's demo account, it's not gonna hurt anything. Whatever we're gonna do happens, we log it, it will get evaluated under a week in a webinar. So everything, if there's something wrong or bad or good, whatever, it will come in front of us. So we'll get lesson from it, we'll evaluate it from it, and we'll go further
Yeah,
from that.
input time you only spent 14 hours in the whole week, so it's about what, 3 hours a day
3
maximum.
hours a day, yeah.
Yeah, 3 hours a day.
Yeah, it's most of the time is your valuation and logging is I think it might not be added in that time because after that start adding as well, but it might be 1-2 hours extra or whatever, but
Okay.
time's around there.
Okay, that's good. And then the next week, what happens? The next week, so your logs, you're coming down. Next week, you caught 974 positive, 252 negative, 722 overall. So this was the week that you had to do just crossfits.
Just
So you,
CrossFit, yeah.
yeah, so the second week, you straight away. Hey, and I can already see that your stop loss is very low, and your take profits are very big. And you're not using
Yeah,
more than
I
50,
think
50.
it was the target we've been giving maximum 50 pips target we can go for.
Yeah.
And that's what I was implementing and using it. But it comes to next step, which Nadeem talked to me about. He goes, we got to actually justify them. Reason we taking it. I know we go cap there, we can go for it, but it doesn't mean we can all go for it. So we actually have to have 50 pips. So I was actually just going for it, and it was just happened. So
Monday,
things,
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You didn't even trade Friday. You hit your 500 pips,
yeah,
722 straight away. I mean, I can see you got your trading journal. And would you say this is down to your understanding of, like,
it's
yeah?
it's the understanding of the way the course has been laid out. I would say it's nothing extra been implemented in here. I was actually just implementing what I've been taught in stage 1 or 2, and just copying it. If you see confirmation side of it, if we look now, one confirmation or 2 confirmation trades, I would say I will not even go for them now.
Yeah,
If I just see them now,
yeah. Before
I
you
think
did, yeah,
it's
yeah.
some way it was just fearless kind of trading. It's just give it what you got.
I can see here. I can clearly now. You kept it simple. You didn't overcomplicate it, but you
Yeah,
kind of went for it as long as you had a good risk to reward ratio. That's
yeah,
what
that's it,
you're.
right?
Yeah, some people, like in stage 3, they overly complicate this. And I think that's what happens is when they go into like too much detail and then you don't just think about the pip target, they
Yeah,
think of doing like a percentage target at the same time as the pip target. And then what happens is you don't end up hitting either of the two.
that's
So I
true.
think
Yeah,
still a pretty decent week, but I think you marked it as red
Mm,
because you've got
nearly. Yeah,
overall 463. So you
yeah.
missed it by 20 or 37 pips pretty much. So 37 pips, one trade would have hit your target. You'd have actually done each stage in every week if you had managed to complete this. So it's
No, yeah. And we repeated it again to see actually is it actually happening or.
yeah. So what happened in week 5? So week 5, you managed to actually hit 572 overall. So
72.
962,
Yeah,
390, 572. So this was the week. Again, I can see you're trading every day. Monday,
every day.
Tuesday,
Yeah.
Wednesday, every day, and then Wednesday you hit the target and you finished up. So consistency, I can see that week 4, week 3, week 2, every week, every day you've always been on top of the charts. Week 6. So is this like us telling you to redo
Do you
some of these
actually?
targets again?
Yeah, do some modification. Okay, we know you can do it, so we want this to be implemented. So
Okay.
basically, this is more what you call it, puring your trading style.
Yeah, so I can see this week you caught 1,407 pips. So 1607, 200 negative, and 1407 overall. So 1,407 pips, which is quite crazy if you think about
Crazy.
it. Yeah. To week 8. Week 8, you're doing just the cross pairs again this time round. Then you did it in 741 overall. And then after that, I think we moved over to stage 4 after that. So I can see here, this was your overall 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So about 3, 6, 7 weeks.
So
And
like,
each, yeah, so each of the 7 weeks, only 2 weeks, you managed to hit less than 500, which was the first week and the 4th week. Yeah.
that's my first one.
This is your challenge, isn't it? So
Challenge.
challenge. So speak us through what actually kind of happened with the curve. When did you start this? The 4th of January. So
Yeah.
roughly today is what? Today is the 17th, 18th. So just about 2 months ago. Yeah. So you felt ready when you started this.
Oh
You felt
yeah. Yeah.
so you started in May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January. So exactly 7.5 months in.
7.5 months. Yeah.
Yeah, 7.5 months. That's what we usually say. 7.5 months is a good time for you to attempt the FTMO. Did you attempt FTMO before this, or this was the first time?
I've done my challenges before
Okay.
on a demo.
Oh, but that's not just a free trial. But did you do a paid challenge before, or this
Oh,
was the?
this is my first one.
How many free trials did you do before attempting this?
Before it was at least 5 or 6.
Okay, so that's good. That's what we usually say, isn't it? So 5 or 6
Yeah.
trials, and then where you
Because
complete all of
like
them
I said, I
properly.
was hitting my daily target.
Okay, so daily target. What do you mean daily loss target? Minimum daily
Daily,
loss.
yeah, daily loss target. Yeah, maximum daily loss.
Okay, so how much were you risking in the free trials, roughly?
First, I was risking 0.25.
Talk us through this one then. We went through this.
Yeah, the first week it was really good with. I think it was around January, so and monthly confirmations, everything was there. took, I think, around I was end of the week. I was more than 7-8% up,
Yeah, I can
nearly
see
hitting my
even up
target.
by number of 18 trades,
18 trades, yeah.
4.39, and then even up to 5K.
Nearly, yeah. I came around the maximum 5.5K.
Wow. So what happened then?
Because these was the confirmation we had. I would say first week, 2 weeks was our monthly confirmations and everything. So that's where I normally still struggle, and I would want you to give some clarification. It's
Yeah.
like when we see market is actually trending in one end, so we know, okay, we go next week, we go weekly confirmation, or we go double week confirmation, but market is still trending to make a move to opposite direction. So that's where these trades, I would say, got caught. So was trying to catch those moves, trying to catch the reversals and everything, but
Okay.
it wasn't happening. So I end up actually going free to minus over 1.5% down. When I was there minus 1100, I thought, you know what, I can't do it. So the learning curve. Yeah, I think this APC is a learning curve.
This looks like
It's
learning
kind of
curve.
exactly same
Literally,
learning
this looks like, so just so that I can show it on the screen, this literally looks like the learning
It
curve that we
literally
talk about.
looked like that. My missus said, no, just leave it, just have a weekend off, just chill out, and we start fresh from next week. 200 to, I think it's 50 trades. So in next 50 trades, I just took my target.
Risk management wise, what was your risk management?
Still risking 0.1. I was not risking anything more than that. If I was risking like 0.25 in my first week, I would have hit my target straight away in my first week.
Okay, so that was good. So in terms of client results, you came close to minus 3.5 daily loss, but your maximum loss, you didn't come anywhere close. It was just 3204 maximum loss. Now let's move over to the verification account. So that's the 10% done. Next one was
3.5%.
okay. So it's only 5%, isn't it? It's a 3.5K.
This one is only 5%, so you go to make 3,500.
Yeah, how did you talk me through this? What happened here? It looks like you had no pretty much drawdown.
No drawdown on this one. It was same like other one. Week started really calmly. Then end of the week, I was just away.
Very close. Oh my goodness. Yeah, 3.129. After that,
I was away only £500-600. So
I think it was even closer. If you look down, even at the next to top.
I did cross there, but I had few trades running. So I hit my target here on that next curve. My target was here on 54 trades. And but I had few trades running, which was running in minus. So when I was start closing them, and after that I had the dip down. It's the same like this week. Dixie was actually trending same direction and start accumulate itself at the bottom. That's where these little bit curve comes as a Dixie because that's one of my confirmation I go with as.
From 600, why would we bounce back again? It's like you did what you pretty much did in the challenge, but this time around you
this
pulled it back.
This time is second week, third week, I think again, 12 days the challenge was done.
Changing it. So you managed to now complete it in 12 days, so quicker than the challenge itself. Which one did you find easier, the challenge or the verification?
The challenge was really tough one, I would say. You can do that, but as I was had a big drop down on there, I lost of percentage and I have to actually get all that back. And the time was closed as well. It did give me a panic. I thought, okay, I might get break even, so we'll start again or something. So my in third week, I was actually thinking of, okay, instead of going to just negative, so I should close the challenge at least in profit, but it's end up.
Retake. Yes, you didn't do a retake.
So I can retake it instead of just losing it all. So
what advice would you give to people obviously looking at the same journey, because obviously they haven't seen the 8 month worth of work, they haven't seen, they see now, okay, he's a funded trader, they see this and like, wow, I want to be this person. What they haven't seen is the hard work that you put in since you started. What advice would you give to people watching this video?
I would say to be just first of all, everybody will build up their own trading style. First, just listen what you've been taught. Just implement everything. It's So you should have all the concept in hand before, and you will when you come to stage 3 and 4, you start implementing and you start building your trade, building your style, and consistency and your evaluation is very important. I'm still back to it, but I still do my best.
Right, good. There always room for improvement. And how important do you think is to have a structured program in a way that we didn't just get you in foundation program or stage one, just chucked into the deep end of trading? You know, there was a structure in a place. How important do you think is having that to assist you alongside? Do you think, you know, like for example, if we said, okay, we'll give you a subscription model. We add you to a group chat. Everyone's in one group chat. I
Now
just send
this
you
the
analysis.
structure
Yeah.
we got you got in 24-hour trading is best, I would say. I never actually seen this. I never actually done trading before anything, but I found it's really comfortable. You basically start somebody, you start fresh like a child. You teach them, okay, this is your first 10 pips day, 10 pips day. So basically, you tell them from the basic, this is what you got to do, and like stage 1 and stage 2 is like basically your base. We build the base on it, then you actually start building. Okay, now you can start building your wall, making your wall. You done the
Yeah.
base, and you start building your thing. So it's really good. I would say it's
Very good.
best.
Thank you very much for your time, Gohar, and spending your time
Thank you.
on a Thursday to be able to sit down. Obviously, it's for the students to come in, be able to see, and also use this as inspiration. And you may also get a lot of them messaging you. So yeah, if they start messaging you for your advice, again, like I said, it's a good inspiration because everyone wants to be there, but not a lot of people will be able to do the discipline and have the consistency and the mindset and also the drive for 8 months.
My missus still say I'm still bad. She goes, I got messages ready for your both bosses, and she's gonna
Yeah.
send you guys, and she's gonna say this guy is not disciplined guy.
Nah, your discipline, of course. I think we can all agree that you can definitely need work on it.
Need
But
work on it definitely.
yeah, definitely. But as long as you yourself admit it, and that's the main thing. Because there's one thing knowing that you have to work on it, and then admitting to it. And it's another thing saying, "No, what? I don't need to work on it," and finding excuses for that. That's the
Yeah.
what you don't want to do. And I think that's not what you're doing at the moment, which is very good. Take care of yourself. Go ahead. Talk to you soon.